A single owner will be having different hotel and its branches in different parts of the city. Suites will be, they will provide longer duration of facility, and also you can feel home like situation. So they need accommodation, they need food, they need other services. So it may be 2 days, 3 days, or up to 1 week conference will held. For example, here also not only guests, the ownership also will transfer. They provide a accommodation for the night sleep and also accommodation for the breakfast. Hello my dear students, I am your Ajay sir, faculty, Department of Commerce and Management, Vidyashram First Grade College, Mysuru, a temple of excellence. My dear students, in today's session I am going to handle the subject Management of Service for second sem BBA. The topic is Management of Hotel Industry. My dear students, in the previous session also we were discussing on the classification of hotels. On the so many bases we have classified the hotels. So what are the different types of hotels and what are the classification, on what basis we can classify the hotels? These are all the points we were discussing in the previous session also, and also in current session we are going to discuss same types in different examples. Next one, the business or commercial hotels. So what do you mean by business or commercial hotels? These hotels are hotels which are exclusively established for the purpose of business requirements, business needs. So for example, I'm a businessman, so I had to organize a conference. So on what basis I can organize the conference? So I need an infrastructure to organize a conference. For example, I will be having a international business person. So my clients are coming from different parts of the country. I have to provide a wonderful treatment for them in my business to conduct a business. So we have to take care of them. So in this situation, to conduct a business meetings, or it may be conducting a conference regarding the business, we will be having a business hotels or commercial hotels where the international business people or international clients will come and stay in that hotels. So here designed to cater to the business traveler. So for example, for the purpose of business, I visited India or I visited America from India. So in this situation, I need a accommodation, I need a food, I need a shelter. So where I can go? So for the business purpose, they will be having a contact with the business people. So the business organization will send their clients and their guests to that hotels, and also they will be having international facility, for example internet, telephone facility. So for conducting business and for conducting a conference and meetings, we need all the types of facilities whatever we are having in the actual business center. That's why we need internet facility, and also we need a big screen we need for the conducting of a conference, and also we need a chamber, wonderful chamber with AC facility, and also there should be a AC rooms are there because our international customers are coming, our international business partners are coming. So that's why we need this type of hotels. Next one, commercial hotels are generally situated in city area. So where you can conduct the business, in hilly area or in forest area we cannot conduct the business. So in hilly area we can now organize a restaurants. In the hilly area or a water flowing area we can organize a resorts, not business hotels. So those customers who are visiting resorts and hill stations are particularly coming for the tourist purpose. They are coming for the trip, and also they are coming for the sightseeing. But here our customers, they are coming for the business purpose. So they need actual business needs. So it may be conducting conference, it may be conducting meeting, taking so many bigger decisions. So then they need security for. That's why these type of hotels will be having so much of security. They have to provide security for the international business persons, and also so many rich people are coming from the different countries and different parts of the world, and also they have to situate it in the city centers, urban center, not in rural or semi-urban or in forest or hilly hill station areas. Next one, these hotels provides very high standards of living, high standards of rooms and amenities, because they are coming from their guests or their customers are international customers, international guests are coming. So for that purpose they have to provide a very high standard service. They have to provide, it may be food, or it may be shelter, or it may be accommodation, or it may be laundry facilities, internet facilities, swimming pool. So all the types of luxuries they have to provide in this type of hotels. Next one, boutique hotels. What do you mean boutique hotels? See, in boutique hotels, these hotels are exclusively designed for some particular customers, and also they will provide very unique services. They will provide unique services. These are very small and expensive hotels and mainly cater for elite classes. Each restaurant is decorated keeping a view, a theme and a food serve the uniform of the staff and menu. For example, these type of hotels will concentrate on a elite class of very few customers, and they have to understand what is their expectation of the customers. For example, a rich person is coming, a foreigner is coming, so they will not concentrate on all the general public. So they don't want to concentrate it by all the general public, or they don't want to they target all the general public, or they don't want to target all the city people. So they will situated in the hilly area, they will be situated in the some forest area. It may be guest house or it may be any other resorts. So they will be having a unique amenities will be there, unique ambience will be there. So the guest will feel they are coming from different different place, and they should feel happy. And also they will also charge very high price for their service, and also they will provide very standard food, and also very on the theme basis. For example, if they are having a restaurant, on the base of theme they have established, or they have provided or built a infrastructure. For example, garage. So on the base of garage theme, for example, unused products of the car, or it may be spare parts, they will make a furniture. So this is one of the theme. And also if you go to the music, or it may be a studio type of theme, on the base of theme they will open these boutiques. So for example, it is a studio, so on the base of studio there will be camera, old camera will be there. If it is a forest type, so there will be animals, pictures will be there, animals a portrait will be there, and also statues will be there. So on the base of theme, they will some certain theme, they will establish a hotel, and also they will provide an ambience. This is called as boutiques. Next one, transient hotels. What do you mean by transient hotels? Transient hotels cater to the needs of the people who are on the move and need a stopover en route their journey. So for example, if you're going on highway, transient hotels will be located in the highway area, or very busy area, where they will concentrate on the travelers who need immediate shelter or immediate food or immediate any other facility from the hotels. And also en route, during their journey they can find these types of hotels for the food and shelter and accommodation. Located in the seaport, airport and major railway station. So these hotels located nearer to the seaport, nearer to the airport, and also railway station and bus stands, which they can easily target the customers who are in for the purpose of travel purpose they have visited. And also immediately while traveling to their journey, they immediately need the accommodation, they immediately need the food and other services, and also parking facility they need. So usually 5 to 6 hours or within 12 hours or 1 day types of service they will, accommodation facility they will provide. So normally patronized by transient travelers. So they only concentrate on the travelers customers. Next one, residential hotels. What is the residential hotels? As the name suggests, residential hotels provide accommodation for a longer duration guest stay for a minimum period of 1 month and up to 2 years. So these type of hotels will provide accommodation facility up to 2 years, starting from 1 month. Usually, for example, the foreign customers or foreign citizens comes to India, they need homes. So for example, washing their clothes, cooking, and also accommodation and preparation of breakfast. All these need, the foreign customers will come for 3 months to 6 months vacation to India. Or maybe if you go to America, so you may go for 3 months to 6 months vacation. So they will stay in that country for 3 to 6 months. It may be for exploration of the new country, new culture, and also different types of the different parts of the world. For example, if they go to hilly area, if they go to for example, Himalayas. If you go to Himalayas, some of the foreigners comes to Himalayan countries or Himalayas, and also they will stay for 3 to 6 months. During this time, they need hotel, so which they can provide also catering facility, and also accommodation facility, and also lodging facility, telephone facility, internet, and also washing their clothes, other facility they need. So during this situation, they go for they choose for this type of hotels. The tourist who comes for exploration of the new parts of the country, exploring the new types of the people, they will stay for longer period in these types of hotels. For example, foreign coming to the Kashi also, so many foreigners comes to Kashi and they will live for 3 to 6 months or maybe 1 year. So in this situation, they need hotels. They will book these type of, or choose this type of hotels where they can provide the shelter, accommodation, and other laundry facilities, telephone facility, internet, and also swimming pools, because they are coming from different country. They need some luxury. So this type of hotels usually provide residential, both luxury facilities also available, ordinary facilities also available. For example, if you stay for 2 to 3 days luxury, you will go for luxury facility. But those customers, they want to budgetary hotels. They want budgetary hotels because they have to stay for longer period or longer duration, maybe 6 months, 8 months, up to 1 year or 2 years. So they don't need so much expensive or so much luxury facility. They need minimum basic facilities. So this type of hotels usually concentrate on basic facilities. It may be swimming pool, or it may be good bathroom, it may be good western toilet, and also telephone facility, internet facility, good bed, and also good breakfast. This type of facility provided by the residential hotels. Next one, suite hotels. What is the suite hotels? Suite hotels usually will be established for the purpose of conducting function, marriage, this type of facility. So suite hotels provides the highest level of personalized service to guests. So usually the new couples who got married, they will book room in the suite hotels, and also business purpose also some of them book the hotel rooms. Next one, it has living area, compact kitchen, complete with a refrigerator and microwave, bedroom attached with a bathroom, and sometimes even a dance floor. So these hotels will provide homely situation, and you can only prepare the food in that hotels or hotel room. You can only prepare because they will be having a kitchen will be there, living area will be there. So you will feel more comfortable like your home. So you will feel, instead of feeling hotel, you will feel like your home. So you are living in your home only, and also you are using all the kitchen facility. There will be microwave, there will be washing machine, a refrigerator. You can wash your clothes, you can cook your food, you can laundry, or you can iron your clothes like this. You'll be having, and also dancing floor will be there. There will be some bars, small bars also available in these types of hotels. So like suites will be, they will provide longer duration of facility, and also you can feel home like situation in that type of hotel. Next one, bed and breakfast hotels. Now what do you mean by bed and breakfast hotel? For example, if you go to Bangalore, some hotels are there, they will provide bed and breakfast only. Usually these types of hotels very popular in the western countries like Europe. So usually the people who visit for the, or who go for the work purpose, who go for the employment purpose, so they need only morning breakfast and also accommodation too for the sleep. Okay, so these type of customers will choose bread and breakfast, and also they can live up to, or they can stay up to 6 months to 1 year. So because of employment purpose only, they have visited the city. And other, it may be afternoon food and also night dinner, afternoon lunch, they will take their dinner and also lunch in the outside of the hotel. But these types of hotel only provide night time accommodation, and also breakfast, morning breakfast will be available, and also they will charge very reasonable price. See, a European concept, bed and breakfast hotels are lodging establishment generally operated in a large family residence. So usually for example, in PG centers are also available. For example, a small family also can provide or can accommodate one guest from outside. So it may be called as paying guest. For example, in India, they can call it as a paying guest. They provide a accommodation for the night sleep, and also accommodation for the breakfast, and also remaining food facility they have to arrange outside the hotels. Next point, casino hotels. What do you mean casino hotels? If you visited Goa or beachside area, you have heard about the casino. You might have seen the casino hotels. So what do you mean by casino hotels? These are very luxurious and also promoting gambling. These hotels provide gambling facilities such as luxury hotels and casino in Las Vegas. So Las Vegas are very famous for the casinos. These hotels attracts the clients by promoting gambling, arranging the extravagant floor shows. So these hotels will arrange a music facility, musical nights, and also dance shows, and also gambling facilities also available. Next one, and some may also provide charter flights service to its clients also. So the ship is very, very big, so that they can provide the charter flights also for their clients. Usually big businessmen, richer people will go to visit to these places. And also the main purpose of these hotels are providing the gambling facilities and also arranging dance shows and other shows for the clients, and also they will provide the charter flights for the customers. Next one, so conference centers, a meeting sometimes lasting for a several days, in which the peoples with a common interest participates in the discussion or listen to the lecturers to obtain a information. So usually conference hotels are those, usually all the customers will come for the to attend the function from different parts of the world, different parts of the country. So they need accommodation, they need food, they need other services. So it may be 2 days, 3 days, or up to 1 week conference will held. In this situation, they will book for conference hotels. For example, government or it may be business institutions, and also very large businessmen will book the hotels, book these types of hotels for the purpose of conference, business meetings, and other functions. Next one, green hotels. See, look at the picture here. Green hotels means the main theme of green hotels are on the base of they will establish their hotels in the hilly area, or it may be forest area, or it may be the river flowing area. Green hotels are environmentally friendly properties whose managers are eager to institute programs that saves water, save energy, and reduce solid waste. See, usually these types of hotels are get energy from solar energy, and also they will adopt rainwater harvesting, and also they will use the judiciously use the whatever the resource is there. It may be drainage water or it may be waste water they can use for growing the trees nearby area. For the garden purpose also they can use the water. So like this, they are all the main theme of the hotels is environment friendly, and also they will be having more trees, more garden, and also very, very greenery ambience they will provide. And also whenever the guest comes to that particular place, they should feel happy, they should feel peaceful environment will be available in these types of hotels. Green hotels is a environmentally responsible lodging that flows the practice of green living. So these hotels will encourage the practice of green living by adopting the rainwater harvesting, by judiciously use of water, and also waste management, solid waste management, and also other waste management. And also they will provide the information to their guests, their clients, and their customers to avoid the wastage of food. And also you can find some boards, don't waste the food, or please, because they will be having some photos where poor peoples or poor hunger peoples who are or facing a problem and also very, very difficult situation. So they will place a chart, or they will place a photo of those peoples who are asking for the food, poor people asking for the food. So when the customers look at that photo, they don't want to waste the food. So this type of awareness they want to bring in the minds of the customers. And also by adopting the rainwater harvesting techniques, they will judiciously use the water. And also by adopting the solar energy, they can conserve the energy, and also they can reduce the wastage and also expense on the electrical energy. By this way, so these hotels are the main theme of these hotels are promoting the environment friendly activities, and also they will organize so many events, functions, and other awareness building programs in order to encourage the customers, guests, in order to adopt environment friendly facilities. Next point, on the base of ownership. So we can also classify the hotels on the base of ownership. Independent hotels. Independent hotels are on the base of a single owner will run the hotel. So independent owners or independent hotels are those which are the single owner or the single proprietor will run the hotel. They don't have any affiliation or contract with other hotels. For example, it may be car, it may be traveling agency, or it may be food providing agency, or it may be other service agents. They don't have any contact, so they are running their business independently. Any other property, and also they don't have any tie-up with any other hotels with regards to policy, procedures and financial obligations. So usually they don't have any other contact with other types of hotels, similar hotels nearby the hotels or nearby cities. So usually, so they will take all the facilities, they will resources on their by own only, and they are not dependent on any other institution or any other hotels. Next one, chains. What in by chain? Chain is it is an enterprise, or it is a type of organization where a business owner, a single owner will be having different branches of hotels in different parts of the city. So let's see, hotel chain is an enterprise that administrates through unique management a number of hotels located in different areas. So usually, even though they are having a different hotels in different parts of the country or different parts of the city, so they will be having a uniform management. So they will be having a single management. If you wherever you go, you can see the same types of boards, same type of furniture, same type of ambience in that hotel. For example, Nal Park you have seen. Even though you are going different parts of city, so you can see the same board, you can see the same type of services, same types of uniform. The staff will be wearing the same uniform like this. Even though they are having different branches, all different cities where they are having the branch, all are following the same rules and regulation, same service techniques this type of hotels are providing. Total are partial owners of the hotels, and they manage their administration, marketing and promotion. So even though we are having so many branches, the marketing, administration and other regulations are same to these types of hotels. Next one, management contracts. What is my management contracts? Usually 3 or 4 hotels or 10 hotels in a single place, they will have a contract. So if for example, if I don't have a certain facility, if for example some customer will come for swimming pool facility, do you have swimming pool facility in your hotels? I don't have swimming pool facility. So what I can do? So I will be having some contract with other hotels in the city. So I will send that customer to that hotels, and also I can get the commission for that. It is a contract between the owners of the property and a hotel proprietor, by which owner employs the operator as a agent, assuming that a full responsibility for operating the and maintaining the hotels. What do you mean by that? See, there will be two parties, A and B. Here, A is the owner of the asset, B is the proprietor of the, or is a manager of the hotel. So he is not having any hotel or he is not having any asset, but B will go have a contract with A that he will manage the hotel. He will manage the hotel of A, and also he will bring all the resources, whatever they needed to run the hotel. So he will run the hotel, and whatever the profit they will get, they will share accordingly, or they have to pay some royalty for the property. Like this, they will run the hotel. So it is a management, it is a partnership. But B is just a manager, he just look after the hotel, but A is the actual owner of the property, but hotel is run by the B. Here, that's what the ownership. The owner employs the proprietor as an agent. B is just an agent, so he will work for commission. Next one, what do you mean by franchise? Franchise, for example, if you have visited McDonald's, if you have visited Pizza Hut, these are all the franchisees. So here, the franchisor, the actual designer of the particular hotel or the actual particular product is a international designer will be having. So for example, if I want to take a franchise, I have to pay some amount to the franchisor. So he will give the rights to use his brand, use his types of products, and also use his type of service to provide the service to the customer. So franchise is for example, if you have visited Pizza Hut, if you have visited McDonald's restaurant, so these are all the restaurants where, and also cafe, coffee. So these are all the franchisees. So even if you, by taking a franchisee, we can run the hotel, but we have to follow the rules, regulations, and also whatever the techniques of service, and also preparation food, while techniques of preparation of the food we have to follow, and also serving, we have to the uniform, and also brand name we have to follow in the franchisee. So here, the authorization given by the company in other company or individual to sell a unique product or services and use its trademark. So for example, that's what I have given the examples of the McDonald's. I have given the example of the Pizza Hut, or maybe other franchises. These are all the franchises where the trademark we can use. It is a unique product. For example, pizza is a unique product, so nobody can sell the pizza. So you have to, if you want to take in the franchisee, we have to sell the same type of product. For example, Nandini. So Nandini is a franchisee. Okay, the government of the KMF give the franchisee to the Nandini dairy owners. Okay, so they have to sell the same products. So the painting should be same, the decoration should be same, and also trademark should be same, and also the spaces, whatever the spaces given by the or agreed by the franchisor, we have to maintain same facility. We have to provide the same facility wherever they go, or wherever which type of the franchisee they visit to that particular restaurant. They should feel same type of service. That's what according to the guidelines given by the franchisor, and the franchisee has to agree all the guidelines, and also he has to follow all the guidelines. Next one, referral groups. What is the referral groups? It is a group of hotels. So they will share the customers. For example, I have only 10 rooms. Usually small owners will be there. So everyone will be having 10 rooms, 10, 15 rooms will be having. So if they get so many or so much customers, the number of customers increases during some seasons, or it may be festival season, or it may be vacation season, or it may be summer season. So because of, since they are not having the more number of rooms, so they will be having a contract between, they will be having a membership in a group. So if they don't have rooms, or if they don't have particular facility, so they will send the customers or guests to the other hotels nearby their hotels. Next one contains an independent hotel which have a group together for some common purpose. The members of hotels recommended guests to other members of hotels here. So even though usually these types of hotels are very small, so they will be having very small number of rooms. So once they could not provide the facility expected by the customers, so they will send their guests to other hotels, and also they will get the commission for that. Next one, timeshare hotels. For example, what is the timeshare hotels? So usually some hotels will be there. For example, A hotel, B and C is there. So they will share. For example, the guests who have visited here, so they can also, after 3 months, he can go to the B hotel. After visiting or after staying for 3 to 4 months, he can go to C hotels. For example, in different parts of the city or in different parts of the country, they will be having branches. So I am a guest in that hotel. So if I want to Bangalore, I am moving to Bangalore to Chennai. So there only this A hotel is having a branch in Chennai. I can directly, without searching for new hotel there, I can move, I can shift from one branch of hotel to another branch of hotel in the Chennai. In one place in Bangalore, we have a head office of hotel, and also I can go to the Chennai. So there in Chennai also the same hotel is having its branch. So this is what timeshare. After 3 months or after 6 months, I can change the place. So a new concept of ownership also called a vacation ownership or a holidays ownership. For example, here also not only guest, the ownership also will transfer. For example, in summer time, one proprietor will run the hotel, and in winter season, one proprietor will run the hotel, and also in other it may be festival season, or it may be any other functions. So some other owner or other proprietor will run the hotel. This is like after some times the ownership will be keep on changing. There is also two types of concept is there. The guest cycles also will be changing, and also ownership also will be changing. In the next session, we are going to discuss on other classification of the hotels and also marketing mix of the hotels. So on what basis we can attract the customers, on what basis we can improve our hotel service. So how to brand the hotels, how to improve the service in the hotels, how to attract the customers. These are all comes under marketing mix. So what customers expect actually from the hotel industry, these are all comes under marketing mix of the hotel. We will discuss these points in the next session. Till then, thank you so much.